Welcome to the Manuchehri Show, where energy and medicine meet. I will be your host for the next hour. I have over 19 years of healthcare experience and began my career as an energy medicine practitioner while working as an oncology nurse at a Seattle area hospital. My skill in moving energy combined with my medical background have been a catalyst for change in many people's lives. I hope the next hour will be transformative for you as well. Good morning and welcome to the Marie Manuchehri Show. We're live here in really beautiful, not very much traffic Seattle today, which was really nice. In fact, Lisa and I got here so early, we weren't even really paying attention to the clock. And then Betty's like, hey, we got to get in the studio.
She wasn't paying attention to me. That's fine. I have those days too. No, it's all good.
Yeah. So it's beautiful outside. No snow, no rain right
it's all
now.
Gone.
Yeah, and it's going to be like in the 60s on Sunday.
Spring is here.
Oh, my garden is calling. I did spend the weekend out there though, and
that's good.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So I heard that Beto is running for president now.
That's right. Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah.
He's in.
I like it.
That's possible candidate number 20-something. There's so many.
So many.
I appreciate it. I think it's great. Everyone's kind of coming out.
I do too. I like it.
It's going to skew a lot of the vote.
Yeah, I definitely would prefer a woman in office. That's just what I would like. I think we're beyond, the timeline of when a woman should be in the presidential suite in the Oval Office, maybe changing diapers or chasing her grandchildren, whatever. But I would take a young white, well, any color, obviously, but I don't want an old white man in the office anymore. I'm just exhausted by that. I don't think that serves our population. I think it's old. I don't care who it is. I don't want them in office.
Moving away from the previous tradition.
Yeah. So yeah, I would take Beto. And maybe he'll pick a female running mate, which would be a positive move forward. But he's very liberal and almost beat Cruz in Texas, which is quite unusual. Only by 3 points he lost. So that's pretty cool.
He should have won by a lot more.
He should have won.
Know this,
and we don't know what happened because apparently the Republicans or the GOP cheat. They're cheaters. So yeah, fascinating. Anyway, that was a great announcement, and I wish all of the Democratic people who are running for office right now great success and happiness, and I hope they enjoy their run, and may the best person win.
Right.
And may all that move forward. Yeah,
we start
great.
taking in our own votes on who thinks. Just if anyone wants to call and let us know, we'll start making our own
well,
little...
actually, you know what? My favorite predictor, and this is going to be, I'll have to look for the company, but there's a company that sells Halloween costumes.
Oh, no.
And for years, whoever the candidates are, they sell the most masks. That's the person who wins the presidency. And in 2016, it was President now, our Trump guy. His mask sold the most.
I can see it because it's a marketing strategy.
Or
that's
whenever.
the wrong reason.
But they actually do.
All right.
They do a tally.
I know.
Yeah, and so far they have been 100% accurate. So anyway, I follow them close to Halloween during the election year to see how many masks they've sold of what candidate.
Is it just as accurate as putting fruit in the bear cage and for Super Bowl and see which way the bear goes for winner of the Super Bowl?
But,
is this a stat we're looking at here that's
no, it's
appropriate?
a stat. A lot of people follow it.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
at least I do. I do. Okay. So we're taking, I know this is funny. Now we know, I'll find out what company it is, but they won't even be popular, or I won't even be able to identify them until right before the election, because it's not enough people follow it for it to actually come up on a search. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
Or it might.
It might this year, or next year.
Next year, right?
Next year, yeah. Okay, so
let's do it.
All right, we're gonna take phone calls.
Yep, 877-825-8828 is the number for the Marie Manuchehri Show. Yes, you can have some more headphones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll start things off with Allie calling in from Seattle. Hi, Allie. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Allie.
Hi.
Hi. What can I do for you?
I wanted to know if you could just look inside my body and tell me that I'm perfectly healthy, because I feel perfectly healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have just my right breast is just sore a lot. Like if someone gives me a hug or something.
Well, breast
it just,
tissue can be like that, like women have hormones moving in their body, even in their 70s and 80s. I know you're not in that age group, but women think, oh, I'm this age now, I don't have a lot of hormonal activity. But no, hormones move a lot. And one of the things they affect is breast tissue. So as long as you've had your checkups and everything. And what most people don't know, pain is the late sign of serious illnesses like cancer. So it's not that.
well, I don't
Just so
feel
you
like it's,
know.
thank you. I don't feel like it's that either. Just had a mammogram. I don't feel like
Yeah,
it's that either.
right.
So I'm just like, is it hormones? Is it
Yeah, it's
maybe I need an
hormones.
adjustment,
It's
chiropractic?
hormones.
So,
It's hormones. So
okay.
so what do you do? I'm not a fan, although everyone is unique and different, and I have friends who do take bioidentical hormones, which if someone's going to take, and I'm not saying you are, I don't believe you are, but
Actually, I do
you
take them,
do.
and so you're right on.
Interesting.
And it's
Huh.
really funny because I've cut down on them.
Uh-huh.
So I've kind of cut them way down.
And
Um,
and so here's what I think, but everyone has to figure it out for themselves, right? What works for them. And I think bioidenticals are better than non-bioidentical hormones. I don't think
right.
any woman should be taking the non-bioidentical unless it's the only way that it will work. I just think bioidenticals are safer and healthier for human conception because we know hormones cause cancer. At least they have historically. So that's why women aren't supposed to take birth control pills for long periods of time. Although I have friends who their OBGYN had them on it for in their 50s. I'm like, why? They can't even, they don't even have a menses anymore, at any rate, I mean, they did while they had the birth control pillows, so it was falsely promoted. At any rate, what you want to do, at least I'm a fan of, and again, everybody gets to do what's in their best interest and what works for their body because it's, medicine, whether it's holistic or modern, is not one size fits all. Everyone's unique and different. But supporting the adrenal glands through herbs and things like maca root, which support the reproductive organs, actually support the female reproductive hormones. So I think that if we start feeding our adrenals, then we help our hormonal system balance. So that's something to
that's
think about.
incredible. Because do you see that my adrenals are, because I think I do need help in the adrenals.
I think most people do, especially the stress that we have in life. I think people need them regardless, but maybe a younger person might take holy basil, and maybe in our age group, because we've had a hormone, although I am older than you, that our hormones have adjusted a little bit more, that we need like a lovely blend of a whole bunch of herbs potentially. So I think feeding the adrenals is great. We have a pretty stressful society. Not only that, but we're on devices all the time, which is not good for our immune system. So feeding your adrenals helps feed the entire endocrine system, which means all of your hormones. So people who have even insulin potential issues, because insulin is a hormone. If you feed your adrenal glands, which is the powerhouse of your entire endocrine system, you're actually helping your immune system. So something to think about while you're going, and I think you can support your adrenals, but I'm not a naturopath or a dietitian. It would be, I bet you could still feed your adrenal. I know you can while you're taking bioidenticals, but it might be something to talk to your naturopath about or whoever prescribed them for you.
That is so interesting because I am on the bioidenticals and I have been bleeding a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a new insurance plan, and I'll tell you what, they are, and I have a naturopath too. Great. And she's like, let's just cut back on these hormones. I'm like, absolutely, I'm all for it.
Yep.
And the bleeding has subsided, but this new insurance plan, Dr. PCP, it's just like, we need to get you in. You need to get this. We are thinking this could be cancer. This, that, the other. I'm like, lady.
Yeah. And it's I think both. I love both aspects of medicine, but naturopathic doctors are really, really well educated on the human functioning of our body deeper than most physicians. So they study nutrition, they study the physiology at a deeper level, and they know how to support the immune system, which modern medical doctors are not taught that in medical school. They're taught to break it down. And that works for some people, but not for most people.
Yeah.
Right?
So I feel I'm perfectly healthy everywhere in my body.
And just have a regular checkup, right? Just whatever.
That's it.
Yeah, see, everything's
fine. They're still after me for this testing, and I'm like, no wonder our insurance is sky high.
Well, whoever wins the next president, as long as it's a Democrat, we are going to have a change in medicine in terms of everyone's going to be insured or covered, or something very drastic is going to happen because the majority of the American population wants that. So we're going to have a big shift, right? Yeah. So just hang in there with whatever's going on. I know I pay out of pocket for all of my medical care, and I pay for insurance too. And I don't use my
I don't need that test.
No, right. Well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why too.
Okay, so start feeding your adrenals and see what happens. Listen to your natural path as you do. Okay? Have a great day. You're welcome.
Thanks, Allie, for joining us. 877-825-8828 is the number for the show. We'll take Emily now, calling in from Los Angeles. Hi, Emily.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Is this our first time calling in?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. We so appreciate it. We here in the studio, we just love everyone who calls in and everyone who listens to the show. And we're extremely grateful. So what can I do for you?
Oh, you're welcome. Well, I wanted to talk to you just about, generally about my heart today.
Mm-hmm. But not physically. Right?
Not physically.
You're young, so we shouldn't have any physical issues going on with that gorgeous ticker of yours. And you are a very, very compassionate person. You know that, right?
Oh, thank you.
Well, I think it gets you in a little bit of trouble.
I think you're right.
Yeah, because you're too nice sometimes. And I think it's really important. I mean, I think it's if everyone were like you, we wouldn't have war or famine on the planet. So that's wonderful. But your own needs and your own desires also need to come first in your life, right?
Yeah, I've been trying to work through that. I've been kind of cycling through lots of romantic partnerships and relationships, and I lost my partner of 9 years a couple of years ago.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you. We grew apart, and I've just been trying to pick back up on finding my own joy, and it just seems to be kind of like falling through my hands every time I look out for that. And so I thought I'd just check in with you about that.
Notice how when we shift to the topic of partnership, you lowered your vibration, which means your frequency of your energy particles lessened in their vibrancy. And so when you want to attract anything in your life, your particle mass needs to be elevated to attract the best options. And I think this is a tricky thing in relationships, especially people who've had issues or hard times or challenges with love, which is not that uncommon because we all want to meet the person we're going to love for the rest of our lives, which may not be exactly practical now that we live so long, right? And so I would say the American people have challenges with relationships, and yet they don't know how to maintain their vibrancy of their particle mass while they're choosing partners. And so then we end up choosing not the best partnership, or we attract people who would not be in our best interest. So I think seriously, anything that you attract, it's based on your vibration. Everything, whether it's money, love, health, work, it's all about frequency. So you need to get happier about partnership and be in a positive, beautiful space about it as you date. Even if you're on a bad date, your job is to find things about that person that you enjoy. Instead of we've been trained to, okay, this is the con list. What can I compromise on? And instead, because you already know the cons, you're going to know right away. You're a smart person. This is not complicated for you. But where's your joy in this? And can you be in the happiness of whatever happened while you're on a date with someone? Because the more positive qualities you can pick out with someone that you're not going to date again, most likely, is going to help you be in a higher frequency for the next person so that you continue to vibrate in happier, positive, more beautiful energy, if that makes sense.
Perfect sense. I love the vortex of Abraham.
Right? Oh, I love Esther. Yeah. She's, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah. So you know all of this. So now your job is to not lower your vibration when you think, talk, or date. Think about dating, talk about dating. When you're dating, because I understand. I mean, I can go on a date and go, oh yeah, no. And then I have to stop myself and go, okay, wait a minute. He's polite. He wrote lovely emails. He had a good date idea. And focus on the positive aspects, because that's going to bring more positive recruits, if you want to use that term, in your future dating. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun. Keep us posted.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Emily. Good luck. And 877-825-8828 is the number for the show. We'll take one more before our first break. Let's travel over to Virginia. We have Tracy with a birthday today. Is that right,
happy
Tracy?
Birthday.
Thank you, Marie.
Welcome.
Hi, it's my 40th birthday, and I'm super excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited for 40 or any birthday.
Wow.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
I just feel like really good things are happening, and the first thing that came to mind today was call Marie.
Oh, happy birthday, Tracy. We're so
Thank
happy
you,
for
thank
you.
you.
And the 40s
Thank
are great. I mean, all the decades are great. They're lovely. They're just lovely. So what can I do for you
Thank-
today?
Well, I just wanted to see about maybe getting an energy check-in or a reading for my guides. What can I look forward to? What should I be aware of?
Well, your guides love where your vibration is right now, and they hope that you maintain it. They're like, ooh, how can we help Tracy to maintain this frequency? Because I know when your birthday is, because it's today, I know you're a Pisces. And something kind of interesting happened astrologically. Chiron, which is this weird planet that has a bizarre orbit, and I'm not an astrologer, so I barely understand it, but it has kind of long transits, and it was in the sign of Pisces for 7 years approximately. And Pisces can be a heavy planet because it's very emotional, watery. And so now it's moved out and moved into Aries. So that's going to actually help you to have it.
Oh, my gosh.
Out of the heavy, no, really, out of the heaviness. But your job is to continue to find the joy in life, get back to the happiness, not go down the heavy trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the last couple of years have been a little bit heavy, and I feel like I've kind of just been drifting along with no real heading or guidance on anything, and I feel like something has shifted in the last 3 weeks and months.
Well, that's when Chiron moved into Aries, literally.
Okay.
Literally, right around that time period. So I think that's going to help a lot of people, actually, especially Pisces people, because they are already pretty serious and heavy and feel the weight of the world on their shoulders and feel responsible for, everyone's happiness, which is also ridiculous because everyone's responsible for their own happiness. Period.
Right.
Yeah. So good. Your guides are excited for you and thrilled that you're enjoying the big 4-0. And
thank you.
Yeah. And so, I think only good things are coming. So stay in that frequency because that's what allows good things to come, is staying in that frequency.
All right. So energy is looking good.
Yeah. Yeah. Energy looks great. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate both of you. Have a great day.
Oh,
thank you very much. And leaves another line open, 877-825-8828 for the Marie Manuchehri Show. Let's run off to our first break. We'll be right back with more. Have you ever wondered what your dreams mean or how they can be used for intuition and guidance? If so, then this year's Spring Seaback Retreat, hosted by Edgar Casey, ARE, is for you. Dreams are an important part of our physical, mental, and spiritual development. If you would like to learn how to work with and interpret your dreams, go to areseaback.com and sign up for the Spring Seaback Retreat today.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
Hello, this is Marie Manuchehri, and I'm thrilled to announce some of my classes that will be emerging in 2019. On March 23rd and 24th, I will be teaching Divine Energy Medicine in Vancouver, Washington. This is the second time I will be teaching this course. It's all about vibration. In my healing practice, one of the things that I focus on is the energy, obviously, of the individual that I'm working on and their frequency. And my job is to get their vibration to rise at a very high molecular level so that they can attract in what's healthy and good for their body or the future things that they want to create in their life. As I do that process, as I align their subatomic particles, I'm also aligning my vibration as well. In fact, my goal is to get their vibration at least as high as my subatomic particles are. So this class is designed to talk about energy medicine on a very deep level, including the chakras and anatomy and all the beautiful things that occur in the physical form, but also how to maintain and create a vibrational frequency that allows for healing to occur much faster and on many, many levels. I look forward to seeing you in March. I hope you can join me. For more information, go to energyintuitive.com.
If you want to know how to get in touch with Marie or find out what's on her calendar, there's a variety of ways to do so. You could become Marie's friend on Facebook or even follow her on Twitter. Check out Marie's website. There's tons of new features like Chakra of the Month, a live Twitter feed, and 3 PDFs with extensive exercises for your chakras. You can also sign up for Marie's free quarterly newsletter and also get your questions answered in her Dear Marie column. Simply email Marie your question, and she will answer it in an upcoming edition. Marie also will be speaking and signing books. Find out if she'll be in your area on her events page at energyintuitive.com.
Make it a great day. Keep your dial on Alternative Talk 1150.
Manuchehri Show. We are live here in gorgeous, not rainy, not snowy, not heavy traffic, Seattle. And I just wanted to remind everybody that, I don't know if this is a reminder or just new information. My year's teaching schedule is filled out now. You can go to energyintuitive.com. Like we're full for the year unless I decide to throw in a few more online courses. And one of the beautiful things about the online courses.
Because if you didn't get in, you snooze, you lose.
Well,
I mean, this
here's
is what
the
happens
thing.
with
Like
Marie.
you could sign up right now for the chakra, the advanced chakra experience, even though I've already taught the first 2 online courses because we have them video recorded. So we just send those to you while you watch the 3rd one. Or if you can't watch the 3rd one, you get the video recording. But yeah, we have a whole, my schedule is full up, I believe. Lisa's shaking her head, yes. Divine Energy Medicine is in Vancouver, March 23rd through the 24th. We still have a little bit of room in that class. And I'm looking for... the Energy of Money and the Art of Creating Wealth. It's an online course. It's going to be May 1st and May 8th. That was a sold out class at East West Bookshop here in Seattle. So I'm sure you're going to love that one. What else do we have?
So set Cinco de Mayo aside and go do your thing.
Is that on? Well, we do it on Wednesday.
Well,
is that Cinco de Mayo?
You said the 1st through the 7th.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We just do, 1st and 8th, whatever that is. Yeah,
well,
sorry.
Set it aside. Do your events.
Okay, so go to energyintuitive.com, click on the events page. If you live far away, you can sign up and do an online course. We use Zoom, and it's really fun, and it works great. And now we have like cameras and microphones, and we plug into the router. Lisa's made us into pros here.
So fancy.
Yeah.
So fancy.
It's really fun. Okay, who do we have?
Yeah, we'll take Jennifer now calling back or not calling back, but we'll go back to L.A. We have Jennifer now joining us. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Hi,
Thank
Jennifer.
you so much for taking my call.
Of course. What can I do for you?
Well, I have been taking chemo pills for 1 year now.
And you're supposed to take it for 5, right? Is it for 5
Sorry?
years? Is it for 5 years?
1 year I've been
really?
taking chemo pills so far.
But do they want you to take it for 5 years?
Yeah, they would like, they just want you to keep on taking it and taking it and taking it.
Right. Okay.
And I have increasing side effects, which I feel like are deteriorating the rest of my body, the tendons, the muscles, the bones, the aching, the stiffness, all of that. So I'm planning to see a homeopathist on Monday to see if it might be a better path.
So is the cancer gone?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's So it's breast cancer.
Right.
It's HER2 neutral.
That's good.
I'm taking 2 chemo pills by mouth, which is, much better than taking it by
IV.
infusion.
Yes, IV is pretty intense.
Yeah.
So
I was wondering if you had any idea
I
about
do.
the reasons or cause for my cancer and the best way to heal myself.
Yeah, and thank you for calling in, and thank you for all your hard work in healing your body, and for also going, okay, I'm taking these potentially long-term oral chemotherapies to keep my cancer at bay or subsided or whatever the deal is, right? And I'm sorry.
It's gradually been, incrementally shrinking. It's about 50%.
Oh, good.
It was metastasized to the liver. So it's been it's like 50% less than it was in the liver. There doesn't seem to be a lot of movement in the breast.
Great. I think that's fantastic. And it would be lovely if you can, now switch to enhancing your immune system so that we can just get your body to do whatever it can naturally do. But here's the reason why you got breast cancer, at least from my perception. And the metastasis to the liver is because of anger and resentment. So you have a substantial leak in the back of your 4th chakra. So do you know much about the chakra system?
Well, I've been listening to your show for quite a while and reading your book.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I love you. You're wonderful.
I love you too, by the way. So the back of the heart chakra is the highest receptivity vortex in the entire body. So I will use the word chakra vortex. They mean the same thing. So instead of taking energy into the back of your heart chakra, which feeds the breast tissue and the heart muscle and the lungs, you have a substantial leak. And you've been leaking since about the age of 13 or 14 is what I'm being shown. So when you leak out your own life force, potentially, physical structures can break down and we can get a disease, right? It's because you don't have the energy there. And people who leak from the heart chakra, and this is a stereotype, but it's like 98% of the individuals I see that leak from their heart chakra, and that is the most popular area of leakage in the human body, is because you care so much for others, you worry about them. And so what you've done unconsciously, and you might have some consciousness to this, you've said, hey, I'm fine. I don't need all this energy. I'm just going to leak out my life force to help other people. Not a good idea, because first and foremost, many people will not take the energy of another human being. Even as a healer, my job is not to give my energy to another person. In fact, that's totally against the laws of energy medicine. I have to channel energy into my body, let my body be fed first, and then help others to absorb universal life force energy. So the first thing I want you to start doing is, this is your what if question. What if I easily receive? What if I easily believe that I am deserving of exceptional energy in my body? What if I believe that I am worthy of receiving? These are things I want you to start saying right away. It's going to do lots of things. It's going to allow modern medicine to work better and faster. It will allow homeopathy or any holistic medicine to work better and faster. And then you can see where the resentment came from, because you overgave and over-nurtured. Even if you weren't doing it physically, you were doing it energetically, and you were probably doing both. And then your liver's like pissed off because you're exhausted and tired and worn out, and people don't listen to you anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. So exactly. So whenever people don't listen to you, that's when I want you to nurture yourself. Like, honey, I love you. Literally kiss yourself. Why not? I mean, I kiss my kids every time I see them, as many times as they'll let me. Luckily, the grandbaby just wants to be kissed. So why don't we kiss and hug ourselves? I don't understand this. I think it's a normal and healthy thing to do, to love and cherish our being. So I think you're doing great, by the way. I think even your doctors are excited and happy and feel confident about your progress, which is, they don't need to, but that's always nice. Humans like that. It's like getting a good grade on a paper, Humans,
well, I definitely changed my eating habits, and, I have a fruit and vegetable smoothie every morning.
Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
Lots of vitamins and supplements.
But do you understand what I talked about in terms of this receiving thing?
Yes, I do. Although I have to say, I have been trying to nurture myself and kissing myself and
Good.
loving myself.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay. So that's excellent. Keep that up and then add in the what if questions. What if I easily receive? What if I believe I'm worthy of huge amounts of gorgeous universal energy? And whatever else I said, which will be on the podcast. Okay?
Okay. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're all sending you love and light.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a gorgeous day.
Yeah, thanks, Jennifer, for calling in from LA. So 877-825-8828 is the number for the shoe. And we'll take Michelle calling in from Bothell. Hi, Michelle.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm racing off to work.
Oh, okay. We're so sorry that we are interrupting your work cycle.
Are you in the bathroom?
No,
Are you
you're
getting in the
great.
bathroom getting ready?
That's okay. It can wait.
Okay. So what can I do for you?
I am considering taking out my breast implant.
Uh-huh. And how long?
And
Go
15
ahead.
years.
15 years. Wow. That is a long time. Yeah.
It is a long time.
Uh-huh. So,
and just because I've been reading more and more about how there are like 300 cases of lymphoma caused by them, and lymphoma is a really terrifying word, especially in our family.
and your family is, because I know who you are, and you are lovely and precious. Are your implants normal saline or silicone?
They're silicone.
Yeah. So I'm just not a fan. I'm shocked that the FDA has approved once again silicone implants because they can rupture, right? And 15 years is a long time. I don't know what the recommendation is for when because at least in the medical model, the modern model, not everything lasts forever. Is there a recommended time period to change them out?
Not that I know of.
Okay, great. So
the surgeon I saw said that they'd be great forever. But,
great. Oh, that's fantastic. So first of all, I don't want you to worry about lymphoma. I really don't want you to. So I want you to spend a little bit more time with this. I'm not against you taking them out. I'm not. But it is a surgery.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe let's just, because I don't think anyone should make decisions out of fear. I think people should make decisions out of joy. Like, oh, I joyfully would love to have my original boobs back.
Yeah.
Thanks for being clean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boobs is cleaner.
Is acceptable, yes.
But not breasts?
No, you can say both.
Oh, okay.
The other one starts with a T.
Oh, that one.
Can't
I
say
don't
that
like
one.
that word.
I know. I don't either.
I don't think that's a very nice
the air.
word. Yeah. I don't like that word. Okay.
Tatas.
Tatas is fine, maybe. I don't know. So
That's a safe one.
So Michelle, if you feel excited, which I don't think you do, I think you're making this decision out of fear. And so I would wait. I'm not saying that you won't have them removed. I don't know. You might have them removed, but let's wait until you feel excited about it, because then you're going to pick the perfect time, the perfect surgeon, if they're healthy and fine. My concern is women with implants and mammograms. I'm like, okay, we're squishing boobs with a mighty force.
Yeah.
And we've got sacks of silicone hanging out. So that's where I would be. How do we proceed in that area, and what's in your best interest, kind of a thing.
Absolutely.
Right? So maybe hang on to them a little bit longer. How do you feel about that?
It does feel good. I don't like to rush into anything, so that does feel good to take a little bit more time to process. I
think it's luckily you have that option and you have that, question and that concern. I think that's lovely. But again, I wouldn't do it unless you feel excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a gorgeous day at work. Thanks for calling in.
you.
All right.
Thanks for taking your time to set some for us. I mean, that's always a nice thing to hear.
Yeah, this is one of the things I love about embracing both worlds of medicine. It is not one size fits all. Everything's unique and different. And we really have to make decisions based on how we feel, not fear. At least that's what I think. Okay, who do we have next?
Let's we'll give out the number 877-825-8828 for the Manuchehri Show. That's who you're listening to right now, not me. The one across the counter from me.
Too, yeah.
I know, but it's not my show. Michelle from Cincinnati. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
We're great, thank you. What can I do for you? And how's Cincinnati? I was there actually last spring. Everyone was so nice.
Oh, well, today it's fabulous. It's actually a spring day today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I really love Cincinnati. I mean, I was there for the Healing Touch conference and got to teach for an entire day to incredible Healing Touch healers. It was amazing. So what can I do for you?
Well, I really was hoping for some insight and maybe, help from my guides as far as making a decision with my career. I have a change ahead. My dream job is moving locations, and I will have to decide, am I going with them? Am I starting a new adventure?
I think a new adventure. Because I believe you when you said it was your dream job, but I don't think it's really your dream job anymore. I think you like the people there, but I don't see you, about your job. And I've been doing my job for 20 years, and I still feel that way. Every morning I go to bed thinking about chakras. I wake up thinking about auric fields, and and that's normal. And I don't feel that about you. Would you agree?
I agree that I'm ready for new opportunities.
Yay.
And I don't know if that's,
of course not.
within the same place I've, the same.
So where are they moving?
So we've got a year, 2 years.
So let's look at other things. Like what really lights your soul on fire these days?
Well, I really, I am doing Healing Touch, and I did see that conference. And that is really what
that's what's getting you excited. Yeah. So that's what I'm recommending. And I think you're also very intuitive. I would take some intuitive courses or do some online intuitive work, or you're very strongly intuitive. So I would put some energy into that aspect of it, because it's really fun to be helped clairvoyantly or clairaudiently or clairsentiently or all of the above, because that's what intuition it really is a weave of all of those senses coming together that's providing information for us, right? So I would work on your intuition while you're also working on your Healing Touch work. That's what I would do. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
It's very exciting. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
And have a great day in Cincinnati.
Yeah, thanks very much, Michelle. 877-825-8828 is the number. Let's take our last break of the hour, and we'll be right back with more from Marie. Have you ever wondered what your dreams mean, or how they can be used for intuition and guidance? If so, then this year's Spring Seaback Retreat, hosted by Edgar Casey, ARE, is for you. Dreams are an important part of our physical, mental, and spiritual development. If you would like to learn how to work with and interpret your dreams, go to areseaback.com and sign up for the Spring Seaback Retreat today.
Did you know as many as 15 million Americans have been diagnosed with COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease? Sadly, COPD is the third most common cause of death in the United States. Hi, I'm Representative Cindy Rhee from Washington. As many as 12 million adults may have COPD and not know it. COPD could include wheezing, cough, chest tightness, and shortness of breath, and it can vary from day to day. COPD is a disease that can worsen over time, and patients may experience flare-ups. Flare-ups can increase shortness of breath and uncontrollable coughing and may lead to hospitalization or even death. While COPD is not curable, there are treatments available to help you breathe better and prevent flare-ups. If you or a loved one has COPD, please talk with your doctor to create an action plan that fits your lifestyle. For more information, please visit womeningovernment.org.
The Marie Manuchehri Show is streamed live over the internet. So if you have friends or family members living outside of the Seattle area, wanting answers to life's questions, encourage them to listen to the show and to call into the show to talk with Marie. If you are interested in receiving guidance on an issue in your life, call Marie locally at 425-373-5527 or toll free at 1-877-825-8828 for her insight into your situation.
Hi, this is Marie Manuchehri, and I'm really excited to announce my second online course beginning February 2019. This course is called the Advanced Chakra Experience. In this 3-part online course, I will share my vast wisdom of the chakra system and how it relates to energy medicine. With this knowledge, you will easily hear, see, or feel the vibration of these powerful energy centers, allowing one to heal themselves or others. Each one of the organs has its own unique frequency, vibration. Like the gallbladder, for instance, one of the things that slows down the gallbladder energy is frustration. So when we think about healing the gallbladder, as an example of one of the organs we'll be talking about during this lovely 3-part online course, we're going to talk about the vibration that is the healthiest for the gallbladder, like joy, fun, relaxation. We're going to talk about how to hold those frequencies and how you can send it directly to your gallbladder. For more information, go to energyintuitive.com.
Organic, free range, and fresh daily. Alternative Talk 1150.
And welcome back to the Marie Manuchehri Show. We're live here in gorgeous Seattle. And we're
Name that movie.
Name that. Oh, is it Grease? I don't know. I don't know.
That's on our head right now. No, Dirty
All
Dancing.
Right. Oh, is it Dirty Dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, that was good.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
What? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Funny. Okay.
All right, let's get back at it. 877-825-8828 is the number for the Marie Manuchehri Show. Let's go up to Marie. Marie's calling in from Seattle. Hi, Marie.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Marie. How are you?
I'm okay. I just got a problem around my hip, the muscle down there, not the psoas, but the one next to it in the hip.
Uh-huh.
And I've had it for quite a while, and I get out and I walk every morning, but boy, it's been sore.
So, it's been sore. So, how good are you at letting go?
Sometimes good and sometimes not.
Yeah, so the hips are about moving forward in one's life. So here's your what if question. What if I easily let go? What if I surrender to whatever's in my highest good? And then I think the energy can start to pour into that. It's literally a little frozen when I look at it. It's just, I don't see anything wrong with it. It just feels frozen.
That sounds about right. That's about the way I feel this morning, the mornings when I walk.
Yeah, so I would try those what if questions. And you're the type of person who needs to do the surrender, letting go often because you're super smart, you're organized, so you have like this detail going on in your head, and yet the universe is not a detailed experience. It's a very gray, floaty, beautiful experience.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it looks great to me. I don't think there's anything seriously wrong. But of course, if it doesn't, if you don't notice change or whatever, of course, seek out, advice.
No, I think that's exactly what I was looking for. Okay. I heard a good expression. A father brought a baby home from a hospital, and the little 2-year-old at the door started crying to go into a tantrum. And he said, only one baby cries at a time in this household. And you know what? Now I do that. If I've got more than one thing going on in my body, I say only one baby can cry at a time.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. That's adorable.
Okay.
Yeah, so do the what if stuff.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I was listening to something else.
Okay.
I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes. Sorry, everybody. My fault. Courtney from Florida, welcome to the show.
Oh, my goodness. Hello. Hi, Marie. Hi, Betty.
What's up?
What can we do for you? Is this your first time calling in?
It is.
Oh,
it is, and I'm nervous.
Welcome. I do see readers, and I get nervous. In fact, I cheat. I try to read what they're going to tell me before I even go into my appointment. And seriously, and then I know a good reader for me because they surprise me and shock me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming.
Yes.
Okay, so what can I do for you, Courtney?
Yes. Okay. Well, good. Well, thank you. I was just hoping to get a general energy reading from you, and I do have 2 weird body issues going on.
Okay.
So curious if you see an energetic connection with those.
Okay. Well, actually, the main thing, as I'm quickly writing out your energy, is that your root chakra is longer than I would like it to be. So it's supposed to end at about mid-thigh, the cone of the vortex, and yours is about 20 feet into the earth beneath you. So it's a really big vortex, and that's a metaphor. It's letting me know that you have a lot of fear. And most people would not think of that about you. You're outgoing, you're positive, you're fun. They wouldn't think that you're like inside trembling about life, but you do. And so when you have a lot of fear in your body or your psyche or your perception or whatever, it blocks the amount of energy that can flow into your human form that alleviates health issues or keeps the body well. So your new what if question is, what if I'm safe? What if everything's okay? What if I'm on the right track? What if only good will come from this? Or do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And I think what if questions, to get the best bang out of it for most people, is say them frequently, even silently in your head for days, weeks, and then you calibrate, your whole energy system will calibrate to the answer, and you'll start vibrating in that frequency. It works very, very quickly, but it is something that people need to put into their brain, which you will, by the way. You love doing inner work. You're a great student.
I do.
You're like, you'd be getting an A all the time, which
and I love to have a plan that I can check off my progress on it.
I love that. I really, 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 really love that. So, so do this regularly, often, because you'll notice a shift right away, and then it can move into a belief system, and then we can have an affirmation about it, like, oh, I'm safe, instead of what if? What if I'm safe? Because when we don't have the belief, we need the what if question to start calibrating our particle mass to vibrate to the answer so we can have it coming into our life, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay. And you think if I work on that, then some of these body issues will start to alleviate themselves?
Because it's fear. So the root chakra, when it pulls up energy from the earth, which is it's created to do, it can feed energy to the first layer of your aura, which is literally a hologram of all of your anatomy and physiology, right?
Yes.
So that's what's not happening. You're not getting the pull up. It's too slow. And you run your energy fast. So you need to have a quicker amount of take up than the average person. And so that's not happening.
Got it.
Okay.
Beautiful, Marie. Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
Thank you for all that you do.
Oh,
Much
you're
love
welcome.
and light.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day in Florida, and we send all of that love and light to you as well.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Courtney, for joining us. 877-825-8828. And we'll take now Amanda calling in from Ohio. Hi, Amanda.
Hi. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm on the radio.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I feel the same way every time.
I'm nervous and thrilled.
And this is your first time?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. And another person from Ohio. Lovely.
Yeah, actually, I'm from the same place, actually. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Cincinnati. Yeah, everybody was just so sweet. And it was so pretty when I was there last spring.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. I'm really sorry that I missed you when you were here, too. I really wanted to go. Yeah.
Oh, well, you never know. They might have me back, and then you can.
Hopefully.
Right, yeah.
We'd love to, yeah.
Oh, I would love that. Okay, so what can I do for you?
So I am dealing with, for about a month now, I've had a herniated disc in my neck. I'm only 38. I didn't have an accident or anything. I just woke up with this one day and I'm like, what is going
sorry.
on? So yeah, thank you. I've been really lucky. I've had, doctors and everybody I've worked with has been wonderful in the physical therapy.
And it's improving, right?
Sorry?
It's improving, correct?
It's improving, but I feel like it's plateaued a little bit. And yesterday and today, I've had this incredible amount of tension in my back, my upper back, and now my lower back.
Right.
It almost feels like energy is running up and down.
Well, that's
my
actually
muscles.
good.
Is it?
So, yeah. So, first of all, I drew out your energy. You're one of the few people that I've seen in a long time who's taken in energy and through every chakra of her body. So you're actually in a good vibration. What a lot of people don't understand is when you start to feel a lot of flow of energy in your body, it's because of the fact that that's good. You want to feel energy, and it doesn't always feel good. It can feel like pressure. It can feel uncomfortable. It can actually be painful, especially when you're running Kundalini, which is actually very powerful energy. That's why you're feeling that in your spine, because it runs up and down the spine. You're in an awesome space, and the reason why I want you to stop thinking about the herniation. I don't even want you to use that word again. You've already got doctors. You're doing all the right things, but you have this. I have this same sort of tendency. You're like a dog with a bone, which is really great if you're going to write a book or you've got to do a lot of work. You can get a lot of stuff done, right? You got a lot of energy for it. You can accomplish a lot, but it also, you can take it to the next level where you don't let go, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why you had that spontaneous herniation is because your truth, your personal truth is higher than the majority of the people that you hang out with. And what you do is you collapse your truth to speak at their level, and I don't recommend that.
Okay.
So you have to start being consistently on target with your own consciousness, regardless of who's around you. So number one, you'll attract more people who are in a higher consciousness as well.
Okay.
Is this making sense?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I'm kind of does this have anything to do with my relationship then?
It's going to have everything to do with every relationship in your life.
Yeah,
so what happens is that you lower your frequency so that you're talking at their level. And that's very nice and lovely, but then you are not expressing your own personal truth, which is at a much higher vibration than the people I see you hanging out with.
Yeah, so that does make sense.
Right? So you need to have your own tribe, your own group, blah, 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 so that you can express at your own level, but they're not going to be able to identify you until you can consistently speak from your own consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like some people think when they come to have a private session with me that like my neighbors don't know what I do. I don't lie to anyone about who I am or what I do. And I'm not saying you're lying, but you hold it back.
Yeah.
You use different words.
Yeah.
Like I could say, oh, I'm a consultant. That's not a lie, but it's not in the highest vibration of who I am. I say I'm an energy worker. I'm an intuitive. I'll even use the word psychic. I love it when their eyes like bulge out of their head a little bit. It's kind of cute. So do you see what I mean?
I do.
Mm-hmm. This is your homework. This is a big deal for you. This is very karmic in nature. And so what that also means is as you start to show up authentically, wow, you're going to start to get really good karma.
Okay. So I have a situation going on right now, and I won't give you all the nasty details, but it has something to do with my job, and I want to say something to one of my bosses, and I feel like I might be stepping out of line.
Let's go find out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God! And Kundalini, really?
Yeah, Kundalini. It's great. It's really good and healthy for you. It's a great
No,
thing.
that's great. I never really felt like I was getting any traction with sort of.
No,
like
you've got
spiritual work,
Kundalini going on right now. Yeah, it's great. And doesn't it feel weird?
It does.
Yeah, and it's lovely. Good job. It's good for the psychic too. So you can even ask, rest in your abdominal area because that's where truth comes from. For almost everyone I've seen anyway, rest in your abdominal area and say, would it be my highest good to have this conversation with my boss? And let's see what your intuition says. Okay?
Okay. Can you give me a what if question? Do you mind?
What if I speak my truth with ease and joy?
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda, for joining us. 877-825-8828. I think we got time for maybe one more we'll sneak into.
Okay.
Let's go with Dottie from Olympia. Hi, Dottie. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Dottie. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Dottie. What can I do for you?
you? Well, I was also hoping for like a general read. I'm thinking of
But can't you just ask a necessary question? Because general reading, I mean, I do them, but we have 2 minutes. So can't you just get down to the nitty gritty?
I'm thinking about making a move closer to my grown sons who live in California.
Oh, that sounds nice. And do you guys have a good relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And are you bored with life?
I just feel I'm far away from all my family. My parents are in the Midwest.
Sounds like okay, but they're not in California.
No, my kids are in California, and I'm here with my husband in the Northwest, and sometimes it just feels kind of isolated.
Well, first and foremost, before you move to either one of those locations, you have to work on your energy. Because if your energy stays the same, you're still going to feel isolated because that's actually an experience you're having based on your vibration. Because you close your fields. You can track them around. You're like, don't come too close. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to stop that. So here's your what if question. What if it's perfectly safe for me to expand my auric field and connect with others?
Mm-hmm.
And then it won't matter where you live, but California does sound good. I get excited in my chest when you mention California. But let's change your energy so you don't have the same problem when you move to California. Because your energy is going to go wherever you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you repeat that what if question?
I probably can't.
Okay.
What if I easily expand my auric field and allow others to connect with me? Something like that. But it will be in the podcast towards the end.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a gorgeous day.
Sure.
Yeah, here in the Northwest. And we have some fun things coming up for those of you who don't know yet. We're going to the Greek islands in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to be there for an entire week. We still have some room for that lovely adventure. It's September 24th through the 30th. And the retreat is called Let Go and Expand with me in Greece. So make sure you go to energyintuitive.com and look at all that it has to offer. We're going to do yoga daily and have beautiful classes. We're on the beach in both of the locations. There's 2 homes that are just in walking distance from each other. So it's going to be quite phenomenal.
Yeah, what better way with all the tropicalness?
Yeah. So this will be my
waters.
second international retreat. And just go to energyintuitive.com, and we look forward to seeing you there. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you so much. Joyful blessings. Bye-bye.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of KKNW, its management, or other advertisers. Contests are the responsibility of the host of this program and not KKNW. This is Alternative Talk 11.